Hey everyone, and welcome back to F1 2018. Now, following what I think was my great result in Australia, where in that really wet race we dragged the car home well, we get here to Bahrain, another track which I think I should perform well at. I normally seem to enjoy the fast-flowing circuits, which this one certainly feels like. So you're joining us here, we're just about to go into the first practice session, and let's see what this race weekend brings us. I'm hoping to better the position I finished in Australia, but as always with this game, you never know.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Anthony Davidson is here as usual to help
Sebastian?
take us through the action. And I've seen some questions on social media and other places about this current crop of F1 cars and why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a matter of grip. Now, that comes from two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip, which comes from the surface of the tyre sticking to the road. And these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have about 20% more downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
There's me. So here we are. So immediately, the same as last time, I'm going to go straight to track acclimatization. Let's go. No point wasting time. And here we go, flying out. Okay, I remember this track, I've driven it quite a bit in various games, so it'll help me. Generally in the area wide it looks like. I'm still aiming for that perfect lap. I've still never got one of these. You saw I got incredibly close at Australia. But I ain't gonna miss it. It's been a good amount of time since I recorded Australia, and I'm playing a few other games, and I think it shows right now. I'll soon drop back into the groove, I'm sure. Let's do a purple for that. I'm going to do that and I missed that one completely. Ah, come on.
Seems like we're a bit slow in these corners.
Yes. Seems I'm a bit slow in these corners, and then that's just all of them. Anyway, second lap. Nerves are gone, that's good. Okay, that was perfect again. Damn. apologies. I've got plenty of grips there, I can't feel this drag. I'll beat the target score.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the programme.
4:45, so I need another 5 points off that lap. And I'll give you the top score. Let's go for it. I don't think I said the fastest lap down for a and then the super soft and then the medium, so that can explain why he's got a bit more pace. I mean, I would consider has to be I'm like a par rival with us. Turn 8, I just can't nail for some reason. And 4:41, went for 4:40 and I finished in that turn 10. We'll see. There we go, miss that.
Programme complete, programme complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
Oh. That's what the lower grip does. Told you the last lap around that corner.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Told you last lap it slid round there, that time I think I just attacked it a little too much.
Repeat that, there's interference, there's static over the radio, say again. Okay, we can take you this lap.
That was my bad. That could very easily end this session. Teammates just coming right behind me there. He's running the super car, looks like it. Are they not going to repair that for me?
So far our fastest lap is a 1 minute 35.6.
Please tell me they've repaired that, I'm hoping they have. Probably the tyre wear, get that one out of the way, it's a fairly easy one on usual times. Nope, they haven't. I'd say it's about not sliding the car, so taking corners pretty gently, that wheel spinning, and trying to keep yourself under that delta time. Already you feel at the high end of the green, so we're pretty much on par for the point. I just have to watch that long bend again. Hopefully the car don't like it round there. Going up into the purple and just ahead on time. I would have thought when I took the curb as well, as that didn't help the car and sent it sideways. I like it. I'm 6/10 up and just outside, so I'm going to get this corner fairly well, it should be good. I think that will have done it.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
And now I get a couple of laps to attack. Let's continue on with these, and practice 3 can be a bit of a speed trial, and wow, is this getting up to either in the dark or what? Can't wait to go around to Singapore and see how the graphics work. So fuel saving, lift and coast. Oh, still going fast. Ah, they lock it. I'll just turn it down to lean. I thought that'd be easiest to get the time up a little bit first, and then you can work on. Well, I don't think you're doing too well right now. I'll try and make it up onto the wall. Come on, thank you. Oh, I'm somewhat struggling here. Good here, there's that dancing the foot off and I keep it. Well, we've got the time and Greenfield crazy, but...
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
Yeah, well, that'll do. Nothing to say about that, Jeff? Yeah, if you like that, look, he's speechless.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Thank you. Funny, once you get a talking fuel gauge, how annoying that would be. You're driving along, this is right now to me. You 1 lots of fuel, you 10 miles of fuel remaining. Shut up.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
I say my light hasn't come on. So the bulb broken. This is Italian at the end of the day. Wow, it's a fast lap.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
No, I'm finishing this lap, mate. I'm doing incredible on time. I'm going to show the grid how fast we can be. Get them all worried. What is it with Red Bull and Red Bull related cars getting in my way in this game? Gentle nudge. If you put on some lean, we're going to make it look like it. Hopefully. I was trying to make sure that curve didn't throw me off, so I got a bit wide on the exit. I was being gentle with the steering. Right then everyone, so we've done that, so what should we do next? That ERS measurement I don't overly get, to be honest. Should we get that one out
Our
of the way?
best lap so far is a 1 minute 35.3.
Thank you, Jeff. What I'm really going to do is a bit of cheating and put it out. And turn that down to low. And so basically drive a good lap. Oh, fuel mix is a lot. There we go. You'll see already it's climbing. Time's not looking too bad. And you realise how complicated these cars have to drive, the amount of things that are going on. You're managing tyres, temperatures, fuel, brakes, ERS. All that while doing 100 odd miles an hour around a circuit in the dark at the moment. Oh yeah, we're actually boxing this one. Over a second up and nearly off the edge of the bar. That's that car behind me then, but no, fucking round shadow. Man, we have an absolute wallop this. And that's that done.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Thank you. And I'll throw in a couple of flyers while I'm out on track. So, learning where everything is. I'm finally looking like I said hit that corner right. Only 6, which I don't think bad. A little Sauber looked good. No, ideally I want points, I want more points than I got in the last race, so I think I've got a beat out of 90. Hi everyone, welcome back, practice 3. So as you know, we've only got 2 of these left to do. Qualifying pace and race strategy. I think we'll go for the race strategy first. Slightly longer one and not quite as flat out on pace. The idea of this is to be consistent for 5 laps, so see what we can do. There's the fish again. It is the helicopter and it's just how the lighting of the dark is making it look, it just looks weird as hell. I shouldn't have any problems on time, I normally don't. This is just a case of 5 good consistent laps. He says you mean this is the apex of the next corner. Tell you what, that helicopter looks to be shifting. I mean, I know they're fairly fast, but they're not in the face of a plane. And I'm now getting really overly affected by the helicopter. You see, I'm nearly a second up already, so I've nothing to worry about in this scenario. Apart from stuffing it in a wall or spinning out. Goals that time. I should be able to be at 136.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
There we go. See, I want this lap to be slightly slower yet. Oh, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm guessing if I had the difficulty factor even higher, it might be a bit tighter, but where I like it to be. I find the AI challenging enough that it's even giving me a bit of a free ride here. Once again over a second up. Sorry, once I got a bit radio silent there.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I tend to just don't concentrate on what I'm doing. I realise instantly you're supposed to be talking. Anyway, lap 3. So far 2 of them that were both 1 at a time, and I'm already up on this next one. Temperatures all look good, the brakes are a little on the warm side, but I know what I expect. To me, When you can see those things are just turning yellow as you corner, and that's a sign that you are literally pretty much on the limit. That's what I like to see. Hitting the DRS on time. Just keeping the car up. I'm feeling good about this race coming up. I think we can get a really good result. I really do. The car's feeling good, I'm feeling comfortable with it, I'm feeling confident. Got that one-shot qualifying to deal with. But I think we can bring home a good haul of points for the team. Maybe be able to beat one of our sister cars.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I mean, obviously I see our two biggest, well, our biggest rival probably is Haas and the other custom Ferrari car, and obviously the Ferraris are good to beat because they've got the same engine. But, yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. Really good. I'm loving the way this car's behaving. Bahrain race is going to be fun. Again, 2.5 seconds up. I should probably back the car off a little bit and just sort of save some fuel, save some engine, but like handling this well, you don't want to back off. It's just a joy to have. I think there's some Williams behind you. Maybe not, sorry, no. Well, they're Merc, one of them.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I'm going faster and faster and faster with my own times as well. Ooh. A proper little drift on there. I could actually opposite lock it out of that corner. But still, up on time. Made a mess of that. Okay, I've got enough time in my pocket to wear it now. I feel like I'm really nailing the DRS points by now. Basically, I like that got a massive upward sideways run with losing it. Still 2.7 seconds up on.
We're low on fuel. Box in the next 2 laps, please. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
There we are, there goes my fastest lap.
On action soon.
No penalties either. So should we head into this one-shot qualifying? Now doing my research, the 2 Sauber cars qualified 17th and 19th for this race.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Yeah, great
You really
day.
put a lot of effort into practice today. Are you testing new components? You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car? Great. Well, that's everything.
I really don't like those. I don't like the way they've set them up. But I'm leaving you guys in with this one because the qualifying being one shot doesn't really enough to be a section on its own, so I'll just rattle it in. Plus you can get a chance to have a look at the weather forecast with me. The last time was where we discovered what was going on. Sauber don't really like me, I can't work out why. And Force India love me, and Haas seem to really like me. They and Mercedes. Right, 2 messages. Dry all weekend. That we can work with. We ready, folks? What do you reckon we're going to get? Place your bets now. I reckon I'll be around 10th. If I'm in the top 10, incredible. I'll be so happy. If I'm 11th, 12th, I can take it.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
I've got super soft. Oh, I've got soft. Well, I'm going to use the supers, aren't I? Here we go, folks. Wish me luck. One shot. P9 the game giving me an estimate for. Actually, it's not live feeds. Your position as well. Well, it looks like the leaders were having a good old battle there, didn't it? Oh, I think I saw 4 friend racer. Oh, come on, get him down. I shall be see on pole. No. Not gonna put a better lap in than everybody. Certainly not. Oh, gee.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
17th and 19th. I think I need to start with my difficulty settings again.
The excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3. Lucky, Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today with 15 corners and 2 DRS zones into turns 1 and turn 11. That should create some good passing opportunities. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony,
America's a
that a
beautiful
good
car.
strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lucky lines up on pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Bottas, Verstappen, Perez, Magnussen, and Fernando Alonso, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Ocon, Gasly, Van Dorn, Marcus Ericsson, and Brendan Hartley. Stroll and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, here we go.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Try to cover the inside line off the start.
Can I pick? No, it limits me to the tyres I qualified on, so I've got to use them. So they're the two I've got to use. I think I'm going to have to go with what they have. Myself a bit extra fuel. Right, folks, where do you think I'm going to finish? I doubt I can win, but I'll give it my best shot. Oh god, we're going 4 wide, are we? We are. I'm right, come back at it. Oh god. I just keep the lead. Yeah. Run away. I feel like really fox and a pack of hounds behind me. I was thinking if the game would give me the option to revert, I'd have actually started.
We're looking good from the start.
Actually, I would have started on the slower tyre, and then if there was a fast tyre at the end. Okay. Oh, and I told you I was good now, dude. I wasn't lying. Well, if I win this, I'm definitely going to up the difficulty a little bit for the next race. Seems to be breaking apart, really. Yeah, it's not the trouble Ferrari 1, 2, 3. I'm sure the team don't like the order it's in, but don't be too unhappy about that fact. I've already pulled that second back for the DRS. We'll see how it's going. If the tyres look filthy bad, I will extend this first stint for lap or 2 and try and give myself less time in the slower tyre. It feels like a pretty long way away, but I'm still. Focusing on keeping this thing. I think I've Red Bull's worked a little too. Nope, as well, judging by the coloured dots on the minimap. I need to break that second barrier this time. One of them gets DRS on me, I'm a sitting duck. Seems the league with the cars is broken away a little. That's the package in there. The big little gap there, it makes it easier after the pit stop.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Okay, so the car doesn't feel too bad. And we're doing it for lap or two to keep the car on pace, the car stays on pace. Still staying consistent, that's all I can say. No. Still 1 pass behind there, so it's not too bad.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
What's going on? You lost the car, or? Actually, I think there's somebody retired.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh.
Drive-through penalty. You have a drive-through penalty.
Oh man, the VSC. We're going to serve it immediately, get it out of the way. Damn it! And I've still got a pit as well, so that's not... Going right to the back. And I can't have pace, but... having pace is
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake.
Coming out right from a teammate. I told you folks to be riding the ups and downs, and I've forgotten it. But damn it, I was clear in front. I'm gonna do a 2 lap for it. Points might still be doable. Points might still be doable.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
It said the safety car was ending, so I assume that meant go back to full speed. I said it too early.
The gap behind us is 1.5 seconds. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We will get fresh tyres on. I still think points is doable.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What was that curve again? What was that curve? Oh man, for a track I love, it's fucking me badly. If I see how it can go in now, I will absolutely murder people. This race couldn't have gone much worse if it tried. That could be a long pit stop, like to change something else.
Exit now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And now I've got to knuckle down and salvage. I'm really not happy. I still want to redo this race, but I said right at the beginning that's not how it's going to play out. It's my mistake and it's got to ride the storm. Right, as long as I finish in front of my teammate, that's now my goal. I hit triangle then, I didn't have DRS, I don't know why I did it, but I did. Ericsson's in. So I'll probably catch right back up to him. If there's no way past him.
Marcus is in for his stop.
I'm going to finish in front of him, I can claim him bragging rights for the team. And right now that's about all I got left. I will cut it with a couple of them. And if there's an overtaking.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tyre. Some information on Gasly. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Gasly? Okay. You see, I don't want to get caught up in battles for too long, so I will lose time. How did I get? Oh, I got the DRS detection.
Great
Nice.
manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
Next up is my teammate. I doubt the game will just waltz him out of my way, so... Curve again, be careful. Man, I'm a lot faster than Ericsson around him. I was leading. I was a second clear. By detection range. Okay. That's the other Williams. I'm thinking gases would be slowing down, and I'm not seeing it. Well, look at the top of here, it's like it. Nice one. Well, I gave him DRS. Doesn't matter. 6 laps. 17. I don't think points are doable now. I'm going to give it my all, but I seriously don't. Although I think it's actually fastest lap, which is a good sign. I've got a Toro Rosso and a McLaren, 2 Toro Rossos and a McLaren up ahead, so I should be able to sort of get past them fairly straightforward, I hope. Especially if there's that battling.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Okay, Gasly's car with a problem has just managed to overtake Van Dorn. Even this game dumps on McLaren. Moving faster again. Man, I got some pace in there this week. Caught these guys at that time now. Hope I'm within detection range. Yes I am, good. So was Van Dorn, I think so was Hartley as well. I don't know about if I've seen if I can maybe force a mistake out here.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I know.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Did I just give Van Dorn a puncture? I think I might have done. I knocked him out of the race.
We're leading our teammate by 4.2 seconds.
I think we're already Fernando, but I think he's a bit ahead.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Some information on Alonso. They are out of the race.
Wow, both McLarens out in the space of 2 corners. Well, in the space of like 1 straight basically. Jeez. Say even the game is dumping hard on McLaren. Although, 13th. I can sort of keep his pace up for that.
Ocon ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 6.9 seconds. You're gaining by 8 tenths. 8 tenths. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:37.0.
I need to gain by more than that. I appear to be dragging Hartley along with me, and I noticed he was yellowed on the main straight. Hope this game isn't derping out. I had a previous play I didn't record where the game badly derped out at China, and what it did, Bottas got a puncture and just toured around the track for the rest of the race to go in the pits. So
the gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds.
So as a result you had this rolling yellow flag that you would meet at random places. It was terrible, and occasionally AI would meet the stricken car in the middle of a corner and end up having a crash with it. It just really bugged itself out badly. I was a little worried that it had done that again.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.3 seconds.
I'm gaining, but I don't know if it'll be enough. If I can catch... Oh, Ocon dropped back from that group. I was going to say if I can catch that group of 3 cars, there's a point. And the point would be real nice after the day I've had.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that's a point. I can turn the wick up a little bit, can't I? I'll do that near the end. It doesn't getting closer to Ocon. I'll give it like a lap at high speed and see what we can do. Gap down to 3 seconds. No, we're gaining on it. Oh, that's all I needed to do.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Okay. I think for this section of track I think I can fall a little bit more than... Yeah, I can. No. I'm gonna get... I don't think I'm gonna get the other 2, but... A hell of a comeback drive.
Gap to car in front is 1.5 seconds.
Under the floodlights of Bahrain, I had everything on offer, and I well and truly screwed it all up. I still don't think I'd be able to hold the win. I just think the might of the other cars would have been too much, but podium? Doable? I guess we're in detection zone. Can't still slide yet.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It's only 1 lap of the race again. Sorry, I've not the time for games.
Good job, nice overtake.
Mercedes power. Please leave me room. And plus I know I might just got the DRS to make it perfect.
This is your final lap of the race.
You think you can defend against me, boy? When I say I'm coming through, I'm coming through. Our points are so close, but I'm not gonna... Oh, sorry, I'm close. If Ocon leaves me the hell alone, and really pass another kilo. You know, if you need to me, this just shows the pace this car has. I haven't made an absolute bollocks of it. Vettel takes the win. Don't think I'm going to get sniped. Really don't. I think I'll get the other ship over things. 12th.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Let's just compare that to where our guys finished. Ericsson got 9th and Leclerc got 12th. I think that's 2 wins in a row for Ferrari, isn't it?
How did they accomplish this result?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Seb, Bottas, Raikkonen. Lewis not made the top 3, wow. We'll just have a look at the results.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to say Brendan Hartley. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
17th. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed that. Watching me suffer at the hands of that race. Till next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.